This is a special edition of Late Night Health. I'm Mark Alyn. This is a special edition that's going to concentrate on manufacturers and product developers as we talk about some really interesting products and development that is taking place at One Innovation Labs. We have three doctors with us today. Not one, not two, but three. We have Dr. Pedro Perez. He is the founder and CSO for One Innovation Labs. We have Dr. Benjamin Weeks. He is professor of biology at Adelphi University in New York. And we have Dr. Zain Saeed. He is research and development leadership, product innovation, and dosage form solutions at Lonza. I think I got all of you right. We're going to start first with just short bios, if you will, of each of our guests. Dr. Perez, I'm going to ask you to start.
Thank you for being part of this presentation. I have PhD in chemistry and DNA. I developed technology for more than 35 years at the CEO of One Innovation Labs. And we are focused on developing technology, as mentioned at the beginning, for manufacturing companies for using and enhancing the delivery system and the bioavailability of ingredients for bringing more health on the global aspect of the world. So this is what we do here in One Innovation Lab.
Excellent. Okay, and Dr. Weeks, we'll go to you next.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, as you mentioned, I'm a professor of in the biology department at Adelphi University in Garden City, New York. I earned my PhD. I have a PhD in molecular cell biology, and I earned my PhD in 1988 from the University of Connecticut at the Center for Environmental Health. And that's what I did my work on, was environmental health. And not only the pollutants that can affect human health, but also the nutrients that benefit human health. And since 1988, I've been publishing in the peer-reviewed literature on how amino acids, vitamins, and other nutrients can protect from pollutants, but also on their own promote health in a variety of human systems. And I've been doing research in how nutrients can promote health for decades. And a lot of that involves work that I've been doing now with Dr. Perez.
And last but not least, Dr. Zain Saeed. And you are, as I said earlier, research and development leadership. Can you give us a short bio of yourself?
So Mark, thanks so much. Thanks for having me on the show. I'm Zain Saeed. I head the research and product development at Lonza Capsule and Health Ingredients Division. The way I describe myself, me and my team are responsible for bringing concepts to life. My PhD is in biochemistry and nanomedicine. I have been in the nutritional industry for 15 years now, having worked on developing ingredients, developing the clinical science behind them, and then now more on product development side, responsible more for finished dosage form and working closely with companies like One Innovation Lab and Dr. Pedro to bring new and innovative concepts to life, which helps consumers.
We're going to take a look at a new product, and Dr. Perez is sitting over a slide right now, the capsule that changes everything. I'm going to ask each of you to explain that, okay? And we'll start with you, Dr. Perez.
So as a developer, I always have a dream how to bring a better delivery system to life. So we was develop and analyze doing a Duocap in partnership with Lonza, because Lonza is one of the companies that develop enhancing delivery system for applied to different ingredients. We developed a technology that we call Liposomes technology So it's a liposomal technology delivery system, and we decide combining the two technologies in one, the Liposomax and the Duocap delivery system. And so what's the dream? Now it's a real dreams. We develop the product, we develop the concept, we have some clinical data. Benjamin Wicks helped and developed part of the research process to analyze the data and put in some of the data that we have today. And we are ready to launch this product. We are presenting this product, this concept that is already live concept. And we have improved delivery system, and we have data in C-reacting protein and oxidase LDL reduction. So we have very interesting points of data for vitamin C at this time, and this concept is already real in place to apply to the industry, and everyone can get the benefits of them.
And in looking at some of the research myself, and correct me if I'm wrong, the vitamin C in this capsule is released and more bioavailable than anything else. Am I correct?
Yes, the capsule, the release time is faster. The dosification can be a lower dosification based on the size of the Duocap, but the dosing, a small dosification, making the same job and a better job than the big dosification. So it's a unique delivery system.
Because you have been doing research on this, Dr. Weeks, what does this mean to you? The capsule that changes everything.
Yeah, it is actually a big step. What I'd like to do is point out that my role in this big step did start with Dr. Perez, who is the real inventor here, of course, decades ago, when his research always has focused on improving the absorption of the nutrient into the cell and getting the nutrient to the site of action. And he had invented a Pureway C, which I tested decades ago, which had improved absorption. And then we've peer review published that along with other better absorbed nutrients. And as he's pointed out, he's now taken a huge step, and he presented to me vitamin C in a liposome. And a liposome is a little lipid droplet that can absorb very quickly into the gut and then into the target cells and deliver that vitamin C where it's really going to have its benefits, its health benefits. And so what I was able to do in the lab, my role, and what I was able to do was show that his vitamin C, his Pureway C, and now in the liposomal form, not only gets into cells quicker, actually showed that it gets into cells quicker than other forms available, into the cell faster. Not only that, it gets into people who are supplemented with it quicker. And not only that, the 200 milligram level is comparable to 1,000 milligrams of in fact, is better, fourfold, fivefold better than 1,000 milligrams of the non-liposomal forms. And so what he really has here is taken a huge step forward along with Lonza and Dr. Saeed with the Duocap, taken a huge step forward in terms of really delivering the value of the vitamin C and the cost effectiveness. And it's a better vitamin C, and it's been shown in the dish and in people. And so that's what it means to me. And much of that's been peer review published.
So
we're in the lab and published. Yeah.
So that would mean that if I understand correctly, you would need less vitamin C to achieve the same amount as more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't do so well in chemistry class in high school, but I got that. Okay. Let's take a look at the capsule itself, because I'm going to read this. It's really not it's been designed not really as a capsule, but as nutritional architecture. I love that concept. Who would like, Dr. Saeed, can you talk about that?
Sure, I can definitely take that one because at Lonza, we are one of the world largest supplier of capsule, and then innovating from capsule, we have moved on to dosage form. Our unique DNA is liquid fill capsule, and we have further innovated from liquid fill capsule to technologies like Duocap, which is capsule in capsule technology. The capsule in capsule technology or the Duocap has quite a few benefits. One of them is it allows combining and delivering multiple ingredient in one powerful dosage form. And as Dr. Wicks mentioned and Dr. Pedro mentioned, you have a great ingredient, but you need a good delivery system to allow the ingredient to reach to a site where it can perform optimally. And that's what Lonza Capsules Duocap allow you to do. We have done several studies. We have done science that shows that Duocap, depending on the capsule polymer, will allow delivery into, first of all, since it's a Duocap, the inner capsule, you can protect ingredients that are sensitive to stomach acid, like probiotic enzyme, in this case, liposomal vitamin C, and would allow the ingredient to deliver to small intestine, where they can be better absorbed, can have better performance and efficacy.
When I first started reading about this, I wrote down the word time release. Would that be appropriate, Dr. Perez?
Looking, it's possible, yes. We can develop a delivery system that can be also sustained time release. That we are working in the R&D group now for specific other ingredients that they needed to be in that way. For example, like melatonin, liposomal melatonin, that would be a more effective is the product is in the Duocap delivery system and sustained release delivery at the same time because of making the release on time to work. And for example, in the vitamin C, also that can be applied sustained release that keeping longer times in the body and then the cell and people get the effect of the ingredient in long period of time. Yes.
The liposomes are very much in the nutraceutical news right now. Why are they so important? Who would like to take that? Dr. Wicks.
Probably everybody has a great answer and a really good answer, and we should each answer, but I'll jump in. And one of them is one of my supplements that is one of my favorites is to enhance my glutathione levels. Glutathione is one of the major antioxidants in the body, and in terms of longevity, health, well-being, reducing cellular stress and therefore bodily and mental stress, glutathione is very valuable, but it isn't absorbed by your cells. It just is not. People sell it and you can buy it and you can eat it, but it just isn't absorbed. What I always did was use N-acetylcysteine, which is the precursor for glutathione, to sort of increase the available precursor pool, and then I could get better glutathione. And I think most people did that and understood taking glutathione may not be the best way to boost glutathione levels.
Excuse me,
However,
me, doctor, does the body build this itself then from
the body will use the N-acetylcysteine and other amino acids to build glutathione, but the N-acetylcysteine is the most limiting one.
Mm-hmm.
So while there are two other amino acids that are combined to build the tripeptide glutathione, by taking N-acetylcysteine, it is actually known to boost glutathione and be protective against certain toxins that can deplete glutathione. While taking glutathione may not always be beneficial because it won't be absorbed, Now that it's in liposomes, I've just shown, just now, right here, it goes into cells. The liposomal glutathione made by the Liposomal Max, that is the one innovation that's Dr. Perez's invention. This is better absorbed, and it protects cells better from toxicity than non-liposomal form, which doesn't even get into the cell. So now I am going to take liposomal glutathione, because I know we didn't just go from a nutrient having a little benefit to more benefit. We now have a whole new nutrient that really wasn't getting absorbed to now getting absorbed. It's Dr. Perez and Dr. Saeed with these ways of getting these nutrients in are going to make even more nutrients actually realistically usable in
Wow.
a realistic way.
Dr. Saeed, do you have anything that you can add to the discussion regarding liposomes?
So I think liposomes are very near and dear to me. I'll tell you why. Because my PhD, I worked on liposomes and delivery of an API. Now that was not related to Lonza, but my PhD. And then coming to my postdoctoral, again, I worked with liposomes for delivering anti-HIV. And liposome as a delivery technology itself, I think these are lipid vesicles. So they are more relatable to the physiological conditions in the body. So there are two aspects that Dr. Wicks highlighted nicely, but two things that I would highlight. One is liposome help stabilize whatever active ingredient you have encapsulated within it. So that's the stability aspect. And second is it allows for a better cellular uptake, as he was highlighting the examples of vitamin C or glutathione. When your cells are able to recognize this liposome and take the nutrient into the cell, it allows a better chance for nutrient to exhibit all its beneficial effect.
We hear the following term a lot from manufacturers and product developers. My whatever, my X, okay, not XY or anything, my X, whether it's vitamin C or glutathione or whatever, is more bioavailable. Will this make more supplements and nutrients more bioavailable? And now I'm going to add the words for real. Dr. Perez?
So yes, if you apply the right technology, so we are a house technology developed, and we prove that in clinical and peer review. That's the work that we're doing with Benjamin, and also with Lonza in some way to combine that and make it feasible for humans. Is the right way is develop the right technology, making the product available, but at the same time running behind the clinical data that prove the viability, the kinetics, and the clinical response. So I think this is what we're doing, what we develop as a team. This is what we really love always to prove. And that is why we always try to do a peer review data and showing to the world all the new development that we are doing and using the Liposomal Max technology. Yes.
This is a special edition of Late Night Health. Our guests are Dr. Pedro Perez from One Innovation Labs, Dr. Benjamin Weeks, Professor of Biology at Adelphi University in New York, and Zain Saeed, Dr. Zain Saeed from Lonza. And we are talking about I guess, liposomal pure whey and the capsule that changes everything. So I can understand easily from what you gentlemen have already told me and us how these capsules are going to affect consumers. But why should manufacturers look at this as a new opportunity? Dr. Perez, you're smiling, so I'm going with you.
So it's a new delivery system. For the consumer, it's a clean label. So it's a grass-safe material to using, a full clean label material with one innovation, and Lonza also making the consideration to review all the detail for regulation, international regulation, to making a clean label application in this special technology. And why consumer we looking in that? It's the way easy to say you can take in less to get more. So, and you get something that is less, but it's very effective. You get it what you take in the product. You get it the effect that really you need it. And at the same time, we can cover a lot of wonderful human health applications using this delivery system. So that is the reason why everyone is looking at that as really improved novel delivery system to be using for everyone.
There's a term that you are using regarding the capsule, and that is the intelligent capsule. Dr. Saeed, can you respond to that?
Yeah, absolutely. So from the Duocap standpoint or capsule in capsule, it has few of the things that makes it intelligent. Number one is depending on the capsule polymer that you used, you can tailor the release profile of your ingredients. That's number one. Number two is you can combine different ingredients that technically would be incompatible into one dosage form, which means you can have a powder inner capsule and a liquid outer, or you can have a liquid inner and a liquid outer, or you can have a semi-pest inner and a liquid outer. So there is a lot of combinations that you can do. And at Lonza, we have a very strong marketing team. And since you asked specifically why manufacturer and consumers should take this new intelligent capsule or new Duocap, so we had done a consumer survey a few years back, about 1,000 consumers. We asked them a question: would you take 2 or more forms, either tablets or capsules, to supplement your daily need, or would you take one Duocap that provides both the incompatible ingredient in one? And out of 10 individuals, 7 individuals said, I would prefer once daily Duocap instead of taking multiple dosage form. So it's all about convenience and compliance.
And that word compliance, consumers, and we're all consumers, right? The four of us. And we all go to doctors and get either prescriptions or we're told to take a supplement. And if there's, if you have to take a supplement 4 or 5 times a day, the chances are that most people, as Dr. Saeed just said, won't do that. It'll sit in the bathroom, the medicine cabinet and not be used. I mean, that alone makes this magic, doesn't it?
It's very true. I think as you rightly said, compliance is the key thing.
Yeah.
And the more convenient you make it for the consumer, once one capsule a day, and in this case, as Dr. Wicks and Dr. Perez were highlighting, where in the clinical study they have shown that 200 milligram of vitamin C is equivalent to 1 gram. I think you're getting more for less here.
All right, let's. We're getting close to wrapping up, but the capsule itself has two areas in it, right? An outer area and an inner area. Dr. Perez, can you talk about the difference between the two?
The different thing will be explained better by Dr. Saeed, but he's the expert in the capsule. But
Sure.
and the way we see is a very nice technology delivery system, because the liquid surrounding outside, in our case, and the powder inside, making the delivery perfect. We already proven, we already have some data, and it's a wonderful delivery technology system.
Dr. Zaid,
Yeah.
can you just describe the differences?
Yeah, so I will elaborate specifically for the Pure C Duocap. The inner capsule has the vitamin C, and vitamin C being in the inner capsule is very well protected. The outer capsule has an oil. In this case, it's an MCT oil. So again, oil also creates that barrier protecting the inner capsule. And then based on the clinical that one innovation lab has done, they had found in the clinical study where a duocap containing the liposomal vitamin C versus a duocap containing ascorbic acid, which is a form of plain vitamin C without liposome, they found a significantly higher amount getting into the body from the liposomal Pure C duocap than a standard duocap ascorbic acid. So I think it further attests to the fact what we started in the beginning, that nutrients are great, they can have efficacy, but you need a right delivery technology or right delivery form to get them to the right place where they can be absorbed better.
And for the manufacturers, is this an easy process for them?
So this particular technology is Lonza's proprietary when it comes to making it, the Duocap and the liquid capsule filling. So Lonza is the manufacturer that we have partnered with one innovation lab to bring this innovation to life.
It's a great partnership. Any last minute thoughts? Dr. Perez, we'll start with you.
We mentioned from the beginning, we develop new technology to enhance all the delivery system and the human benefits. We would do that always. This is our dreams. We love. We are a consumer, as you mentioned. So we fit that. We like for us what we like for everyone else. So.
Got it. Dr. Weeks.
Well, sure. I do want to thank you, Mark, for having me join, but I also want to thank Dr. Perez and Dr. Saeed for including me in bringing what is this the Duocap technology and the Liposomax technology forward. I don't do much with the Duocap. That is with Dr. Saeed and with Dr. Perez. But what I can add, and in my what I can add is that I've been working with Dr. Perez for a long time, and what he's done, and I think what is unique and what brings Dr. Saeed and Dr. Perez together is that Dr. Perez has always insisted on using the science to get to the next step. And so you had asked if this was going to really be that next step, or if it was this X. And what I feel good about is that the science has been emphasized, the research has been emphasized. And so Dr. Perez really is very unique in that he has his PhD in chemistry, and he's used his science and his research to really bring something that works. And I believe Dr. Saeed from the other side has done that. And you have this now, this Perez-Saeed duocap happening, and it just sounds wonderful. And I know it works from my research and from Dr. Saeed's and from Dr. Perez's research through decades of research. This is a new big step, but it's built on science.
It's life-changing for people. Right. And Dr. Saeed, how about you?
Yeah, so I think the final few words from my side is at Lonza, we work based on partnership. Like, we are not a typical CMO that we are just there to manufacture whatever customer wants, but we would like to work with our customer on their innovation journey and see how our services, how our delivery technology can help address their problem statement. So we are in true sense of partner. We have a word here which is called as we are innovators' choice because of our partnership offering. And this partnership with One Innovation Lab, I think, has been great. And definitely want to thank Mark, you, and Dr. Perez and Dr. Wicks for allowing me to share the stage and highlight Lonza's Duocap technology.
Well, I look forward to speaking to you, the three of you again, as we learn more and more about these innovations. And if you would like more information, we have up on our screen now, we have some websites where you can look at the research, where you can learn more about the capsules, about the liposomal changes, and more. I thank you all for sharing with me. I just amazing work. Thank you all three of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Mark Alyn for Late Night Health. We'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.